What can $1 million get you in Wichita? Let's turn around and check out this house and walk through this new listing. I'll show you in a sec. But before we get into all that, please like, comment, subscribe, share. All those fun things help grow the channel. But let's turn around and look at the pretty thing, which is the house, not me. So we're gonna do a quick walk up, just as it's windy out today, and I'll give you the specs right when we get in the house. So you do have 6 car garages on this. This is a recently added on 3-car oversized garage to mimic the other we have over here that I'll give you a walk through in a second. There's a water view and a pool back there. But this house was built in 2009 and it's an executive level type of a finish with lots of nice limestone, brick, solid finishes, lots of quality. You definitely couldn't build this for $1 million anymore here in Wichita, which is the value on this one. If you compare it to some of the newer builds, just how much more house you get in features, garage space, amenities, things like that. So right when you walk in, you have a nice formal dining room setup. Living room goes into the kitchen area. To the right, you have your primary suite. We have kind of a sitting area in the front, facing the east. So your sunrises come up here. Imagine having a nice coffee with a nice lounge set up here. TV going, fireplace going. Wraps around to your primary bedroom suite. Tall vaulted ceilings with ornate finishes, nice crown molding, ready for you to kind of make it your own. So you have your water view in the back, private kitchen area, or kitchen, bathroom area over here. So you can imagine just coming out to the back deck here, either in the morning or in the evenings, having your nice private setup back here with your putting green in the back, large patio, screened in porch. And this lot does sit on a 1.5 lots, which is why it's able to accommodate the pool over the side that we'll get to here in a second. That gives you an idea of the front walk up where your primary suite will be at on the first floor. Obviously, check out the listing details for the pictures, the specs on all this. Like I said, built in 2009 in an executive style of a setup. When we get to the living room, and I'll rattle you off all the stats of this. Check out the nice features as far as the coffered ceiling with the ornate crown molding. You do have a whole house speaker system going on, so when you want to have large parties, large gatherings, you're definitely set up to entertain for all those type of things. So lots of nice woodworking. Also, some of those features you just don't quite see anymore in some of the more modern new builds. So it's kind of how you can position this one compared to other $1 million homes in Wichita, just how much more features, spaces, amenities you get with this that you don't necessarily have in some of the newer builds. Your executive chef style kitchen with the stove set up, extra fridge over there. Actually, I believe that might be an ice maker. Nope, just extra fridge. Ice maker's over in the corner there. So let me pull out the stats real quick. I'll rattle those off for you so you have them, so you can compare. And if anything, you're probably looking on the listing, checking that out anyway. But on this guy, you're 4,792 square feet, 2,592 up, 2,200 down, 6 total bedrooms, 4 total baths, and then 6-car garage. So you have 3-car attached over there in the corner that we're gonna go through in a sec with the pantry on the side. Keep in mind, if you are relocating to the area, we can give you these type of tours virtually or do a fly-in type of a concept. Just depends on what level of service you need from us. It's kind of our specialty. We work on relocation buyers moving in and out of the area. So if that's something you're looking into, feel free to find our information on the links below. Send us a message and we'd love to work with you. Built in 2009. Still has a little bit of specials left on it. Does have an HOA. Like I said, is on a 1.5 lots. And really just a really well-built house. This individual decided to relocate out of the area. That's why it's already vacated, ready for you to come in and make it your own. But nice large executive chef type of a kitchen setup, living room area, then you can imagine your dining room setup going there, more of the informal one. Formal would go over towards the front of the house. Screened in back porch area also with the large commercial grill out here. So you can imagine just amazing Kansas sunsets in the back of here. That we've been having a lot of those lately. Checking out the water view of everything with your putting green back there and fire pit. So lots of views and privacy here, even though you are in Bel Aire is where we're located here. So it gives you more of a walkthrough tour of this home of what $1 million can get you in Wichita. So some of the more modern new builds, yes, have modern features and finishes, but you don't quite get as much square footage as you do in this house, or the garage size, or the pool, or the putting green, or the water view. So something to take into account when you're comparing this one to others on the market, because there really isn't a lot of others on the market like it. So laundry room to the left, guest bath or mother-in-law suite, however you want to call it there. Additional bedroom over here, and then your pantry setup in there that we'll walk into in a sec. So laundry area, all custom cabinets, higher end finishes. All the appliances do stay, washer and dryer, fridge, everything you see here stays with all this. So granite countertops all the way through, doing laundry in here, wash sink setup, even the sound system goes into this room. So when you're vibing out and grooving to music, you got it going everywhere. Granite tile everywhere, you know, nice iron finishes that are classic. All the Cheyenne doors, custom molding trim in here with the nice built-ins of the closets, all labeled, ready to go, ready for you to move in for your situation. So good sized bedrooms too, not too small, all hard surfaces. These are engineered hardwoods all the way throughout. The closets all have built-ins in them, but there's clothes in there still, so I'm not gonna open those. That gives you an idea of the room. Hopefully you're not too dizzy by now. Feel free to pause any of this, go slower with it all to really evaluate it all. But if anything, hopefully this gives you an additional walkthrough and details that you don't necessarily get from the 3D floor plans and those kind of things. So walk-in pantry with the really cool sliding ladder for getting everything up high. Additional freezer in here. Granite countertops, so definitely decked this whole thing out. You don't necessarily see all of these details in pictures because you can't quite capture it all unless you have a video walkthrough like this. Cubby hole for coming off the garage. And then let's check out the garage because you don't always get pictures of those. But it is all epoxy floored with nice fluorescent lighting, a lot of additional cabinet space. And you are deeper as far as a 3-car garage goes too. Additional man door to get out to the side of your home. This home has been outfitted with EV charging stations both in this garage and the other additional garage. Wash sink area. A very just well kept, well maintained $1 million home that you get more bang for your buck for $1 million on this one than you would some of the newer builds. So anyway, that's the garage space. You don't necessarily always see in pictures. And we'll go do the downstairs and outside, then we'll go check out that garage and pool space. So that's the upstairs area. And if you're doing a video tour like this with me, this is where I kind of go slower and stop. If there's anything in particular you want to check out, it's where you say, hey, go check out that, or ask questions as you're going through. Same thing as if you're in person. Coming out to the back of the home, you have your bigger deck here, your privacy deck off of your primary. They did used to have a hot tub here at one point, so you're already all set up if you wanted to put a hot tub back in this area. On the water view, get your putting in or having your parties, putting party, fire pit area. Like I said, you can imagine having some nice sunsets back here, good hangouts and whatnot. Span around and show you the back of the house. So that gives you an idea of the back of the house, east side. fully thorough, fully detailed, so you know what you're getting yourself into. Get a true real-life presentation of everything that's going on with this house. That's how we like to keep it. Transparent, honest, and fair. Show you everything you're getting. So nice lower nap carpet details as you're walking down. Plenty of open space, and you do have taller 9-foot ceilings down here than the 8-foot ones, so it makes it feel bigger. A big open space for living room setup, 2 additional bedrooms that way, and then 2 more on this side also. So full wet bar setup, additional fireplace. You have kind of your poker room, gaming setup here, nice little wine fridge, wine cellar type of a feature underneath the stairwell here. So just cool accents you get like that in these higher end $1 million homes you don't get in some of the lower end ones. So for Wichita, how much you get for $1 million is definitely much more than other places where you get $1 million. So like I said, all the appliances stay. Newer smart fridge that goes with it. And then you have the room for a dishwasher or another wine fridge down there if you want. Additional wet bar, wet sink, they're turned on. So and then bedroom number 3 with the view out to the back, built-in closets, additional linen closet area, bedroom number 4, egress window, closets and built-ins. Cooperate with the camera. Double vanity, tile, all in good shape. So the parents can be upstairs, older kids can be downstairs, kind of set up for that. You have an additional theater room in the back there and some other laundry or storage areas that I'll get to in a second. Bedroom number 5. Woo. There you go, there's bedroom number 5. Additional bathroom with double vanities, so your kids aren't fighting over the sinks. Bedroom number 6. Really good size on these bedrooms. Nice built-ins, like I said, custom built-ins all the way throughout. So still pretty good for finishes. Like I've definitely seen a lot worse, older, outdated finishes, but you're really in good shape on this one. So theater / playroom to your left here. Just depends on what size you want it. So have a nice big couch set up over there, TV or projector set up over here. Not as big as some of the others I've seen, but definitely still fits the bill for giving you privacy for watching your movies and whatnot. So storage area over here, sump pump for Kansas. Nothing too sexy there. It's mainly just make sure there's not a big issue to deal with. Same thing with your mechanical room over here. As far as all your IT services on your right, double water heater, double furnace, double AC condenser. I'll show you in a second. But all train systems are already pretty solid situations there. So everything's been well maintained. This owner was living in the house before they moved out a couple months ago, so all in pretty good shape. Yeah, not the sexy stuff, but it's the things that people do want to see. So, but that's the basement area. We did the first floor. Let's go outside and check out that additional garage and pool setup. So the garage was just built last year. To give you an idea, pool was put in when it was originally built. So if you have a lot of toys, a lot of vehicles, depending on what you're wanting to do there, you have the additional setup here, since that's the other lot and a half that this one was built on. And then your pool setup's over there, where you have kind of a gazebo setup with the bar down there also. So So like I said, just built last year for this garage. Mimics the other one in the house, same style, all brand new. Walls are all sheetrock, painted, finished. Has the EV hookups for it. Over there in the corner you can see 220, additional fridge, really tall ceiling setup, whatnot. So nice new garage for you, depending on how many vehicles and toys and different things you need in the store. And it does have the taller ceilings to fit like a boat or different things like that. If you need a custom measurement, let me know. We're happy to service you with that. I and my team will get on it. You do have an outside fireplace out front here, so for some of these cooler evenings like it is in Kansas, you can kind of sit out front, invite your guests, or just enjoy the fire pit area. And the sound system does go outside here too. Since we're in January, pool is obviously closed. Springtime comes up, this will all green up, get it cleaned up, opened up, but it is nice. So you got a pool right on the water view there with stained stamped concrete. Got your bar set up, like I said, over here. You can imagine having pool parties out here, having friends, family, everything else. Really cool rock wall feature over there with all of your pool systems in the back there. So this was just open last year. It's fully functional, but it's been shut down for the winter right now. When it gets a little nicer out here, we'll probably retake pictures and video and that kind of thing. So that gives you an idea of the setup. That's pretty much it. So that concludes our $1 Million Home Tour. Appreciate you watching all the way through to the end if you did. Hopefully this helps you, give you a better idea of what this $1 Million home in Wichita can get you and what the Wichita area is like. If you want to check out Wichita and different features of it, different areas of it, check out my channel, anything else that's going on. If you'd like to discuss and work with us directly on your specific situation, we'd love to start that conversation and see if we're a right fit for you. But appreciate you watching as always. Have a good day. See ya.